Yo, what's up guys? My name is Slayer Celix and today we're going to rank every Fortnite event so far. And guys, if you're new, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every Friday. And make sure to hit that notification bell to keep up with the content. And by the way, all the clips for the events that I will be using will be down in the description, just in case if you guys want to see the full event yourself. And damn, really proud to say that I'm actually sponsored by Raw Energy. And if you're a true gamer or an athlete, you should actually check it out. I have a 10% coupon code if you want to use it. Now, on to the video. So, so probably most of you know how tiering videos work. So S tier means the best, A tier means good, B tier means pretty good, C tiers means okay, D tiers mean pretty bad, E tiers mean tragic. And today with this, I'm going to just rank every event so far. So first up is the end. And the end, in my case, is one of the best, is probably the best actually, event that has ever happened. I know that we lost our map, but it was so crazy. Like, it looked like Epic spent so much time on the event. I absolutely love it, and I can easily say that I could put this in S tier because it what is the best event so far. Guys, check out the clips. Next up, we have Mech versus Monster. Well, it's I think Robot versus Monster, but I'm gonna call it Mech. And it's really good, but it's not the best. I have to give it A tier because it looks like it was made of straight from a movie. The scenes look literally like from a movie. I enjoyed the fight so much, and one time it looked like the mech is going loose. The other time it looked like the monster died, and yeah, I honestly really enjoyed this event, but it doesn't deserve S tier because it wasn't that good as the end event. So guys, check out the clips. Hmm. Next up, we have the rocket event. Well, it was the first event that has ever happened. Introduced the visitor skin. It is the first secret skin that Fortnite released. And uh and to be honest, it actually and to be honest, it's and it gave rifts to the game, and rifts are a good part. I was going to give this A tier because it was the first event, but I haven't enjoyed it too much when I check the clips, so I'm going to give it B tier, of course. Next up, we have the first concert, aka Marshmallow event. Well, I honestly made a video, Marshmallow versus Travis Scott event. You should guys actually check that out after this. Next up, we have Marshmallow. And probably guys know how I feel about the Marshmallow event if you checked out my video Marshmallow versus Travis Scott event. Wait. So next up we have the first concert ever. aka Marshmallow event. Well, you probably guys know how I feel about this concert because I made a video Travis Scott versus Marshmallow event. So yeah, probably guys know how I feel about this. But I kind of have to give it D tier because it wasn't the best concert because it didn't have anything too crazy. I actually like Marshmallow, but it wasn't too good. Next up, we have a recent event called The Device. I was going to give it lower ranking, but I have to give it D tier. Well, because it was a bit crazy, to be honest. If the yacht sinked, like that was pretty cool. The storms were crazy. I love that, and it gave that a couple of days we had water storms. That is something that I actually enjoyed. But and I really loved when Jonji said, "You can hear me." Like that part is one of the best parts of the event. I can't literally. It's impossible to know what it means right now. Next up, we have the Ice King event, and yeah, I'm honestly straight out of the bat. I'm gonna just give it E tier. It was real bad, and I'm going to give it this low ranking because it introduced snow, and yeah, I didn't like snow. It introduced snowstorms. That was bad. It introduced snow zombies, and yeah, I really hated them. They honestly suck, at least for me. So yeah, that's why I give it such low ranking. Next up, we have pretty recent event. That is the Travis Scott event, and yeah, I think it's better than honest is it's way better than Marshmallow, and I'm going to give it B tier because yeah, I'm gonna say it again, but I made a video Travis Scott versus and I'm going to say it again. I made Travis Scott versus Marshmallow event ranking up, so you probably know why. But if you haven't, just check it out after this video because you kind of have to. And it was so good. Like it looks like Epic took a lot of time doing that, and I enjoy the songs. And yeah, it's actually a real good event. Next up, we have the mirror event, but I can't call it an event. That's why I'm giving it E tier because nothing happened except if you call it season 4 trailer when they destroyed this depot and they gave Dusty Divot. I honestly love Dusty Divot, but yeah, it's not in the game anymore, so I'm really sad about that. If it would be the trailer part, then I would give it a bit higher ranking. Next up, we have the Kevin the Cube Exploding event, aka the Butterfly event. And it is actually really good. Next up, we have the Kevin the Cube event. Next up, we have the Kevin the Cube Exploding event, aka the Butterfly event. And I honestly really enjoyed it. It was really, really good. It I enjoyed watching the clips, and yeah, I can honestly say it was an actually good event. And but I can't say that it was the best. That's why I'm giving it A tier. Next up, we have a Star Wars event. Yeah, no, that's really bad. Like it looked like Fortnite Shit. Next up, we have the Stars event, and to be honest, I honestly really hate it. It looked like Epic didn't even try, and that's why I'm giving this E tier. Like, I love the lightsabers, but it was pretty tragic nonetheless. But it's just bad. That's why I have to give it E tier. It's really bad. Next up, we have Kim the Cube melting. Well, I can't say anything too good about this event, but I can't say anything too bad about this event. So, well, I have to give it D tier because it wasn't that good, but it was pretty bad. Next up, we have the Kim the Cube melting, and yeah, it wasn't that good, but I kind of enjoyed the event that Loot Lake you can bounce on Loot Lake, and after that there was the floating island. Because there was a floating island afterwards, I have to give it C tier because it was, well, the event wasn't too good in itself, but what happened after that, so I actually really enjoyed. Last but not least, we have the unbolting slash volcano event, and I'm really glad that Fortnite actually listened to us and let us unbolt a gun of our choosing. That's why I would give it B tier. But they destroyed Tilted Towers and Retail Row. I was actually real sad about Tilted Towers. So that's why I have to give it C tier. Because, well, event was good, but it destroyed Tilted Towers, and that's why I have to give it a low ranking. And that's why I have to give it a C tier ranking. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to check out Raw Energy. I have a 10% discount code, and hopefully you already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video next Friday. Bye!